What's going on, everybody? It's Jamie and welcome to the channel Thrift on Fire. It is Saturday afternoon, so the day I'm filming this is the same day I'm going to be uploading this. I wanted to show you guys, I wound up doing, so I got to clean this up and put some plastic there, but I wound up doing the insulation all the way around on the roof, and I left the back open. I don't know if I'm going to do, I'm not sure if I'm going to spray foam the back, same with the back over here, or potentially I might do like that styrofoam board and then just use some of this like this tape to tape it in and plastic over it. I'm not really sure. I don't think the way that it's up there, it's not going to work that well with just insulation. I might still do that. I'm not overly sure. If you guys hear a little bit of a noise, they're working in the field today over here. So I just waited for them to go by with the tractor. It's pretty loud. You know, I don't know how it comes through on camera, but I think they're gone for a little bit. They're going to wind up taking all those bales to the next farm over and storing them. So today we're going to do a bit of a what sold. You know, I wanted to give you an update on what was going on with the shed here. I've been able to use this thing too. I've just been running, so I ran some lights, just 2 lights here. I might run an extra one back there, I'm not too sure. At the moment, they're unplugged. But I've been using this thing here for about a week now. So we turn it on. I'm at 51%. It says I've got 99 hours left. Depends on how much hydro you're using from it. So, you know, basically I'm going to be running lights out here. I only have the fan going because it's hot. I don't know. I'm not sure what else I'll try to run out here, but I've got out of this so far, you know, I'm not running anything crazy. Obviously a fan and a few lights once in a while. I think I charged my phone on there the other day. I don't really have a lot of need for electricity out here at the moment. So this, you know, lasting a week is pretty good. I think if I was going to full out use it out here, if I had to charge it every day, every other day, that's fine. I found it was a nuisance to use this all the time and have to bring it back into charge. I would just probably get the solar panel, which I might do anyway, and you can hook it up, and when you're not using it, you can just have it self-charge. So when you come back out, it's charged and ready to go. Yeah, but let me share a few things that sold for me recently. I'm going to share about 6 things. You know, I've sold a fair amount over this past couple of days. However, I'm just going to share 6, you know, unique items that sold for me recently on eBay. All right, the first thing you see me pick up last weekend at a yard sale, so it took about a week to sell. A little under a week probably, because it probably took me a couple of days just to get it listed. It's the Timex Weekender watch. I listed it for $65 with all the extra watch bands, and I wound up taking a best offer of $55 plus shipping. Next, we sold an Xbox One controller. Now, this was actually my personal controller. I had bought these, so I'm actually technically losing money on these, but not really overall. So I bought these for an Xbox that I had, an Xbox One that I had in a spare bedroom for when my niece and nephew come over. His Xbox died, but he already has controllers. So I just said, you know what, you can just have the Xbox that we have here for you, so they didn't have to go get a new Xbox or anything like that. However, the controllers were basically brand new, barely even used whatsoever. The other one that I have for sale is still actually in the original box, and the batteries have not been removed out of it. But anyway, so I took the controllers, kept them. We sold one of the controllers for $40. It's like new condition, honestly. And the other one, I think I have listed a little higher than that. It's still in the box and everything. It'll probably sell, you know, here in the near future. Next up, this was another yard sale find. It was the Lego set you guys see me pick up. It was basically new open box. When I opened it up, all the packaging was still sealed in it. At the moment, I can't remember if it's Ninjago or what it is. I'll throw it up on the screen anyway. I know there's like 2 little vehicles in it and some like minifigures and stuff like that. I think I paid $5 at the yard sale and wound up selling for $70 on eBay. It basically has everything in it. When I looked, I thought, oh, maybe I was missing a manual. But then when I looked at other people who were selling theirs open or used, it only had, I think, the 2 manuals or whatever was in it anyway. So I wound up selling, like I said, on eBay for $70. Very happy about that. Next, another yard sale find. So when I picked up all those cassettes a couple of weeks ago, one of the ones that I pointed out that I noticed right away was the Alice in Chains one. I think I listed it around $30 roughly and wound up taking a best offer just a couple of days ago for about $25 plus shipping for the Allison Chains. I don't know why I'm having a hard time saying that. Allison Chains, I think it's Jar of Flies cassette tape. Next up, we sold a Harry Potter wand, and it came in a little case. You guys see me pick it up in a garage sale video recently. Now, honestly, I was hoping it's going to be worth $60 to $80, something like that, because some of the wands that are from the park are very expensive, especially if they're interactive. Some of them even just look like a stick, and you would maybe even not even know what it is. This particular one wasn't worth as much money. I did only pay $5, and we're able to flip it for $35. I think actually $34 on eBay. The last one I'm going to share with you guys is one of the Brother cartridges that I picked up in that thrift haul where I found part of the machine and then a whole bunch of these embroidery cartridge. This was Brother cartridge number 1, I think, and I wound up getting $30.56. Now, I think with this one, it was a 15% off sale that I was running, and then I think I might even send off another 10% off offer. So the person got about 25% off of my original retail. But like I said, I've already made all my money back, you know, from the original buy of that. So everything that I sell from all those embroidery cartridges is basically profit. Now, I did want to shout out my buddy Grouchy Fish. He had said in one of the videos, you know, you probably should do the roof, do the insulation and all that before you start doing the walls, because I know I talked about doing the walls here before I finished the upper part, and I kind of knew that in the back of my head, and I was thinking about that, and I was sort of like, I was on the fence, you know. When he mentioned it in the comments, I'm like, you know what, he's right. I was already leaning towards that anyway. But yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate any comments, because it gives me usually, you know, gives me an idea of what people are interested in when they're watching these videos. It also gives me an opportunity to respond to, you know, what's happened, or if somebody has a question about something. So if you have questions about anything you see in any of these videos, leave a comment down below. I always appreciate it. I try to get back to you guys. Everybody, if you leave a comment, I usually try to get back to you regardless. So this was a short video. It was just a little shed update. It was a few unique things that sold for me on eBay. It is super hot. I want to get out of that shed. I almost died, I think, putting the installation in the roof the other day. It was so hot. Anyway, if you guys like videos like this, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing for more content, and we will see you soon.